Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the Collective Tarot, or the Tarot Collective, however you want to say that. For today is Saturday, October 25th, 2025. You may follow me on the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. Read the rest in the description box if you feel the need. We're going to use Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman. You can find this online. Intuitive City Oracle. Is it intuitiveintention.com? He also has an Etsy shop. And then you can also find it in the TikTok shop sometimes. Usually discounted on TikTok. Usually. From what I've seen. And I don't know if he still does free readings on there. I saw him like a couple of weeks ago, but he was just like reposting something, I think, and then doing like a little commentary thing on it. So I don't know if he still does his free readings or not. We got 2 on the table. 2 on the table. 3 on the table. We got 4 on the table. Whew. Hold on. Oh, just in case you notice my movements are like jerky or slow, it's because my shoulder still hurts. And I need to take ibuprofen, but I don't want to take so much ibuprofen that I'm like doped up every day, all day. So I kind of try and not take that much throughout the day. So even though what does it matter? Like I'm going to die from something. I might as well die from an ibuprofen overdose. Who cares? And I'm not saying that to like be, I'm not trying to tempt fate or anything. I'm just like, seriously. At this point, who cares? And I'm not saying that to be mean either, and I'm not saying that I don't value my life. I'm just saying. You know my humor. Okay, we got 7 on the table. Let's do 2 more shuffles. There's no major, there's no upside down, no reverse. I'm not gonna lie, this is not giving me it's not giving me the warm and fuzzies. Last shuffle. He's got nothing for me. Okay, we got 8 with oh, look at that. 8 with bottom of the deck. No major, no reverse. Bottom of the deck is death, strength. Top of the deck, 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands, the moon. The moon. All right, I'm going to set that over here on top of the box. We've got 8 cards. Let me pull those down over here so I can reach them with my bum arm. It's been so long since I used these cards. What did I use it like once last week? The week before? We got 3 of Pentacles. I don't know. Lately, like if I want to do the tarot, I want to use the spring tarot. Or like I just don't even feel like doing tarot. 5 of Cups. We got 6 of Wands. We got Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. We got the 8 of Cups. And bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. So feminine, masculine, take how it resonates, doesn't matter. If it manifests for you, maybe. If it resonates with you. So this is a little, I'm hoping this isn't you. Then again, okay, so how do I say this? Whoever this is, whether it's you, someone else, it kind of gives off like very, like someone in their ego, but I really just wanted to say like an asshole. I hope I can say that. Oh, an a-hole. Because whoever this is like, so Rob Barthelman on the Three of Pentacles put collaboration. And on the Five of Cups, he put disappointment. Okay. It's like somebody is disappointed in a connection, okay? A situation, a collaboration, a union. It could be romantic, it doesn't have to be, but like somebody is disappointed in this connection. And I'm just going to say it. It very much gives off vibes of like someone getting into a connection and being like, "Oh, I don't know if I like this person. Like I'm going to date them for a little bit. I don't know if I like them. I don't know if this is going to go where I want it to go. I don't know if we have that much in common. I'm going to give it a little bit and then I might just cut this person loose." When in reality, okay, like this is supposed to be the connection because all of these cards right after it are like, bam, like wish fulfillment. Like it gives like wish fulfillment, manifestation fulfilled. With the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands. Let me tell you what Rob Barthelman put on there. If you already saw it, but I'm gonna remind you here, okay? Six of Wands, victorious. Ace of Pentacles, potential. And you can throw in other words that are similar, right? Queen of Pentacles, practicality. Seven of Wands, conviction. Eight of Cups, spiritual growth. And Four of Wands, joyous occasions. When I look at these six cards, they're all positive, and B, if whether this is a romantic connection, a friendship, a relationship with a family member, a coworker, whatever the case, whatever this relationship is, it would actually fulfill this person in almost every aspect. Okay? I mean, there's spirituality here, right? Spiritual growth. Like this, whoever this person is would make this person grow spiritually. Whoever this person is would bring them love and joy and happiness. Whoever this person is, like they understand that practical side of life. Like their head isn't always necessarily in the clouds. They would be a good influence on whoever this person is. There is potential for more. This person brings that to the table. Like they are who they are, but they could be more. And they could make this other person more. Like together, it's like power couple vibes. But again, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Even sometimes when two friends get together and they're meant to be together and they work off of each other and they feed off of each other's energy, like that can be amazing. That could take them places, right? I had a friend like that. I don't talk to her anymore because, well, I've talked to you guys about it in the past, but I don't talk to her anymore. But if we got back together and we're friends again, I guarantee you it would be like that again. Like this is the thing. I met her in 2019. We both started at our company together at the same time. She started the day before me. She trained me actually, which is I know it sounds really weird, but she did. And we hit it off and we called each other Lucy and Ethel. I don't know which one was Lucy and I don't know which one was Ethel, and it doesn't matter. We were like twins. People thought we were related because we got along so well. People thought we had been friends for like 30, 40 years. Like, seriously. Like, people at work used to be like, are you sisters? Or, have you been friends since like kindergarten? Like, because we got along so well. I'm not. I've told this story before, so I'm not going to tell it again, but I will just say this. When trust is broken, sometimes it's very hard to rebuild that trust. But I guarantee you, if we got back together again, if we became friends again, because I see her occasionally at work, and we say hi and stuff like that. We joke around a little bit, but I don't hang out with her. I have not for years. And if we were to get back into that, I guarantee you it would be like it never, there was no sabbatical at all. It would have been like nothing ever happened. We would be best buddies. I guarantee you, because we just have that energy together. That's like what this gives. Like two people that are meant to be in a connection, a situation, a relationship. It doesn't matter, romantic, otherwise, it doesn't matter. And whoever this person is, like, they're looking at this connection and they're like, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. And again, it kind of gives the vibe of, I said ego and kind of an a-hole. It gives the vibe of somebody that like kind of thinks they're better. Like, kind of thing, like they don't see potential in this person or for the two of them to be together. But the funny thing is whoever this person is, like, it's obvious. Like, they know that they're this, and they know that it could be more with this person. But this person, nope. It's like, no, I don't think so. I'm just gonna say it. Because it kind of gives the vibe. Take how it resonates. If this resonates for you, it kind of gives the vibe of like superficiality. So like a woman meeting a man, and the vibe is there and it's good and it could be all of this, but the woman's like, you're too short. No, you're too short. Or like a man meets a woman and the vibe is there, it's good, it's all of this, but the man's like, you weigh 50 pounds more than I'm willing to take. You can put in two men, you can put in two women, right? I just use hetero norms. Don't hate me. But yeah, like, it gives that vibe of like superficial, like, you're too fat, like, you're not pretty enough, like, you have a beard, you're too short, you got pudge, your knees look funny. I mean, seriously, it gives that vibe. And it could even be, and because I said that your knees look funny, it could be like somebody literally just picking something that's ridiculous. Because they don't realize that this is it. This is the connection. It could literally be somebody saying, like, your ears are too big. Who says that? Who says they're not going to get into a relationship with someone because their ears are too big? There are ways to get around big ears. You grow out your hair and you cover them with your hair. You wear a cap so the focus is on the head and not the ear. I mean, like, who cares about ears? And I'm telling you right now, I have a thing for ears. I have a thing for ears. Especially on men. I don't know what the deal is, but I noticed it. Like, I have a thing for ears. And it doesn't even really matter like what they look like. I just like playing with men's ears. Is that weird? What is that, a fetish? I don't even know what that is. But I realized it. I realized it because like three men now, three men, like when I was with them, like their ear, like something about their ears, like I don't even know. And the first one, I remember the first one, the first guy, like I was really surprised, and I even said to him, I'm like, I have a thing for your ears, like I like your ears. I mean, I didn't know, I didn't know, but it gives that kind of superficiality, like somebody like trying to come up with an excuse. And like I want to say it's ego, I want to say it's an a-hole, you know, man or woman, doesn't matter. But at the same time, maybe deep down inside they're just scared. Maybe they see all of this and they're like, holy shit, this is my person, like this is it, I'm done, like I don't have to look anymore, like this is who I'm going to be with. There could be a little bit of that in there, a little bit of like, oh my god, I'm going to settle down now. I'm not a player anymore. I don't know what's with the accent, but whatever. Hmm. Hmm. And again, whoever this person is, like they know. Like they know that they bring all of this to the table. They know they bring good stuff. So when this person comes along and they're like, I don't think you're good enough for me, you know, like you have blonde hair, I like brunettes, you know? It's this person's kind of like, okay, well, fuck you, you know, like screw you, like because I mean, I could see being, you know, like meeting somebody and thinking, oh, God's giving me my person, right? And then, you know, like, you know, 5 dates later being like, okay, this is my person, like this is who you sent me. And obviously, if you go out with somebody, whether it's one date or a couple dates, and you feel like there's no connection, you have nothing in common, like you can't even hold a conversation, you know, stuff like that, then yeah, obviously that's not your person. Like that was a test, or you should have never went out with that, one or the other. One or the other, right? But when you meet somebody and you get that feeling like oh, this could be the one. Like we have a lot of common, they seem intelligent, we have good conversations, like it's not just about sex, you know, like that could be the one, right? Yeah, I don't know. Like it literally just keeps like I just keep hearing it in my head, like ego, superficiality, a-hole. Like and and I'm not saying that to be mean, right? Like this could technically be like a good person, a nice person, you know? But like they don't see it. They're not in tune. They don't use their intuition. They don't listen to their gut, you know, and then they just look at somebody and be like, "Oh, your ass isn't big enough. Your dick isn't big enough. Whatever." You know, like I, I can give you another example. I can give you another example because my friend and I, when we were out and about today, we went to Kenosha, we went to Lake Geneva, we putzed around, we shopped. I got a couple Christmas presents. Um, I got two new hats. My friend made fun of me, but I got two new hats. And I could have gotten five, but I stopped myself. I got the two important ones. Anyway, anywho, um, we were talking about a past mutual friend. God, I hope she's not watching this, but if she is, oh well. Um, she only dates black men. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Like that's your flavor. There you go. But her and I both have the same thought that you know, like we would never want to limit ourselves. You know, like if I met an Asian guy and I really liked them, like I would date them, right? if I met a short guy, if I met a tall guy, if I met a yellow guy, if I met a blue guy, like, why would I only date like a black guy? Why would I only date a white guy? Why would I only date an Indian guy? Like, in my mind, when you meet a person, if you like them, they are who they are. It doesn't matter. And maybe it's just me because I go off of like personality, right? Like, I don't necessarily go off looks. And it's funny because my friend said, she goes, yeah, I don't get it. She's like, I don't look at people according to color. I don't say like I'm only gonna date black men. She's like, Kim, I've dated gorgeous men. She's like, and I've dated really ugly men, like, why would, like, who cares? Like, if the personality's there, the humor's there, like, who cares? It gives that vibe. Like, whoever this person is, like, maybe they think they have a type and this person just does not come off as that type and they're confused, so they're quote unquote disappointed. I mean, I don't limit myself to a type. Then again, I also consider myself bisexual. Like, I've been interested in women, I've been in love with women, and none of the women have ever really looked alike, different age range. Same thing with guys. Same thing with guys. Like, every guy that I've ever been with has never looked exactly the same. You know, I dated an Asian guy. I just recently dated an Indian guy. I've dated white guys. I've dated fat guys, skinny guys with beards, guys with hair, guys that were bald. Like, I go by personality. I don't really necessarily go by looks. And it kind of limits you. And I don't think whoever this person is realizes, like, if you're in your ego like that, if you're unwilling, I guess, to like overlook things, compromise. I don't mean to say it like that because they shouldn't have to overlook anything. People are who they are. They're beautiful the way they are. It doesn't matter. But I guess whoever this person comes off, they come off as like limited. Like, they're limited. You guys know I get a lot of downloads about cars. I just saw like a white truck, like a big white, like a Ford F-150 truck. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Ford, but I saw like a big white truck and a hummingbird. A real hummingbird, not like, like a fake one or a statue, or not like a sun catcher or anything like that, like a real hummingbird. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Because I'm just going to keep saying the same stuff over and over again. So, uh, I hope it resonates for you. I don't hope it does. I don't know. This one's a little confusing. This one's a little confusing because, like, I don't want to like this person, but at the same time, like, I feel like they just need a slap, or like they need to be taught, or they need to like have their eyes opened. I don't know. Because obviously it's not the worst. They're not the worst energy, but it's just kind of obnoxious to me. Anyway, I hope it resonates or not. That's up to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.